and I don't recall if this is from his statement or from recovery at the scene, that the weapons are consistent with what's been reported, a shotgun and a .38 caliber revolver handgun.
What about the explosives? Anything about that?
What I was, again, my information is pretty old now as fast as this is developing, but the information I last got around 2:30 was that they were attempts, but they were not functional. They were CO2 canisters wrapped up with duct tape, but no way to detonate, and a pressure cooker with an alarm clock and some nails, but no explosive device. So, but you can't, you've got to treat them like they're going to be potentially lethal and go from there. So,
did you throw Molotov cocktails? Is there anything?
I did receive information from one investigator that there was an unlit or unspent, however you want to call it, Molotov cocktail. Yes.
All the victims were shot. They weren't injured or killed by explosives.
There's no report of any explosion. As far as their cause of death, that's up to the medical examiner. I'm not even close to that. So,
is the probable cause document, is that public? Can we get that?
it will be online. I do not think the the probable cause affidavit is public at this point. The magistrate warning is public document. The request for assigned counsel or assigned counsel is public. And then I think that's it. Maybe.
So just basically what you sort of said to him, that's the only public document
at this time, yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
We have some viewers that are just joining us here on ABC 13. Can you talk to us about what you said at the beginning about why you granted no bond?
Because these are very serious charges. Either one of those charges, I would likely deny bond, but with both of them, it was an easy decision. In fact, I believe that capital murder is statutorily prohibited from getting bond.
And your time in the hospital this afternoon? Very
moving. Really enjoyed meeting the family and all the friends of the young man who was shot, a junior at Santa Fe High School. Got to see his X-ray. His wounds are now covered up by the bandages, but they were in relatively good spirits considering what they went through this morning.
And what do you want to say to the community right now?
Hang in there. We're doing the best we can. We have a significant loss of life, which is not common for Galveston County. We've got some families that need support and help.
Judge, why didn't you go visit the victim before this?
The governor was here and asked that I accompany him, and I thought it was a great idea. So I think that all that we can do to help comfort and aid the victims, that's probably my primary job right now.
Judge, have the families of those been killed, have they been notified yet?
They had not been when I left at 2 o'clock because they had not been positively identified yet.
Okay.
So
You know when that might take place?
that's what the medical examiner has been working on for several hours now. I do not know how long that process takes, if it's quick or long.
Thank you.
Do you have any idea on how many adults and how many children are there?
We have gotten conflicting reports on that, so I'm a little hesitant to commit. We believe it's 8 students, 1 adult teacher, and then shot but not deceased is 1 adult law enforcement, one of the officers who ran into the building trying to stop. Yep.
You can tell in your voice that it's a little emotional for you.
I'm a father.
Could you see any emotion at all in him?
I didn't look for it. I just had to get my statutorily required job done and move on.
How would you describe his demeanor?
Just didn't have one. Can you answer my questions?
Judge, as a father, how hard is this?
Very hard. I can't talk about that, or else I won't make it very long.
I'm sorry, did you say 9?
Can you give us the numbers one more time?
There's conflicting information. I'll be clear about that.
Okay.
But the numbers that I had received most recently were 8 students deceased, 1 adult teacher deceased, and then Santa Fe ISD was having a hard time finding another teacher. I have no reason to believe that teacher is deceased. They just can't seem to find her. Or him. I'm not even positive of the gender.
The teacher is a female or?
I don't. Oh, the deceased is female.
The deceased is
yes.
female.
So it's not 10 deceased victims, it's 9.
That's the conflicting information, because at one time it was 10, and so we're trying to get you the most accurate information we have as it changes. So
that's still kind of up in the air at this point.
it is, until the medical examiner finishes the crime scene investigators and the medical examiner will work together to try to get their answers for both of them.
Talking about the minors, you know how many females and how many?
No, I do not.
Were they all found in the art classes?
I do not know that. In the affidavit that I read, it only referred to victims 1, 2, and 3.
And taken to the hospital injured would be what? Do you know that number?
Well, that also seems to be in conflict
Yeah.
because we were told 7 went to Clear Lake Regional, but then the medical staff at Clear Lake Regional told me they had received 8, of which 6 have been discharged already. 1 was the young man I met with, and another one was another victim that I was not able to meet with. She's in more serious condition. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.